If you've only got 3 days in Rome, one bad decision can waste half a day. Picking the wrong entrance, waiting in the wrong line, eating at the restaurant with the giant photo menu. It happens more than you'd think. So here's a 3-day Rome itinerary that flows naturally, avoids the biggest tourist mistakes, mixes the iconic sites with a few local favorites, and still leaves room to slow down and actually enjoy the city. Stick around until day 3, because that's when Rome starts feeling less like a checklist and more like the city locals love. Let's get started. Day 1 is all about ancient Rome, and this is absolutely worth waking up early for. Aim to arrive at the Colosseum around 8:15 in the morning, even if your time ticket is a little later. The crowds build quickly, especially from spring through early fall. If there's one attraction I'd never leave until the last minute, it's this one. Book your skip-the-line tickets well in advance. It can easily save you an hour or more during the busy season. The first glimpse of the Colosseum is unforgettable. You've probably seen thousands of photos, but standing beneath it is something completely different. Here's something many first-time visitors don't realize. Your Colosseum ticket usually includes the Roman Forum and Palatine Hill. Don't rush out after visiting the arena. You're only halfway through the experience. Inside the Colosseum, take your time. Walk around the perimeter if it's open. Some of the best photos aren't taken from the center. Instead, use the stone arches to frame the city outside. Those shots tend to feel much more personal. Next, head into the Roman Forum. At first glance, it can seem like a collection of old ruins, but imagine this as the center of Roman life 2,000 years ago. Senators debated here. Merchants sold their goods here. Crowds gathered here. Once you picture that, the entire place comes alive. From there, continue uphill to Palatine Hill. It's quieter, greener, and offers some of the best panoramic views over the Forum. Find a bench, take a short break, and enjoy the view. Your legs will appreciate it. Trust me, they'll definitely know you've been to Rome by the end of today. By lunchtime, you've earned a proper meal. Look for a small trattoria in the Monte neighborhood and try one of Rome's classic pasta dishes like cacio e pepe, carbonara, or amatriciana. One simple tip: if someone is standing outside trying to convince you to eat there, keep walking. Usually, the better restaurants don't need to advertise that way. After lunch, head to Palatine Hill. A lot of visitors skip it. I wouldn't. The terrace behind the Capitoline Museums offers one of the best free views overlooking the Roman Forum, and surprisingly few tourists make it here. From there, it's just a short walk to Piazza Venezia and the massive Victor Emmanuel II monument. Locals have plenty of nicknames for this building, not all of them very kind. But here's why you should visit. Take the elevator to the panoramic terrace. It costs a little extra, but the view is spectacular. You'll see church domes, ancient ruins, narrow streets, and rooftops stretching across the city. It's one of the best ways to appreciate just how layered Rome really is. As the afternoon turns into evening, head back to Monte. This neighborhood has a completely different atmosphere from the historic center. Small boutiques, quiet streets, wine bars, and locals enjoying the evening. It feels like the Rome that exists beyond the postcard. Take your time over dinner, order local wine, try seasonal dishes if they're available, then finish with gelato. One quick tip: if the pistachio ice cream is bright green, keep walking. Natural colors usually mean better ingredients. If you've still got energy, end your first day with a walk back to the Colosseum after dark. The crowds disappear, the lighting transforms the ancient stone, and honestly, this might be my favorite time to see it. Day 2 starts early again. The Vatican Museums are one of the busiest attractions in Europe, so book the earliest time ticket you can. If you'd rather understand what you're seeing instead of simply walking through endless galleries, a guided tour is well worth considering. The museums seem to go on forever. Every time you think you've reached the end, another incredible hallway appears. Eventually, you'll enter the Sistine Chapel. No photos, no talking. Just take a moment to look around. Even surrounded by hundreds of visitors, it's a surprisingly moving experience. Afterward, continue to St. Peter's Basilica. Remember that shoulders should be covered and very short shorts or skirts aren't permitted. The dress code is enforced. Security lines can also take some time, especially later in the morning, so plan accordingly. If you're comfortable with stairs, climb to the dome. The views over St. Peter's Square and across Rome are unforgettable and absolutely worth the effort. For lunch, cross the Tiber River before choosing a restaurant. The places immediately outside the Vatican tend to be more expensive and often less memorable. Walking just 10 minutes usually rewards you with better food and better prices. The afternoon is one of my favorite walks anywhere in Europe. Start at Castel Sant'Angelo, originally built as Emperor Hadrian's mausoleum before becoming a fortress and later a papal refuge. Then continue to Piazza Navona. Slow down here. Watch the artists. Listen to the musicians. Enjoy the fountains. Not every minute needs to be scheduled. From there, walk to the Pantheon. Almost everyone does the same thing when they walk inside. They immediately look up. Honestly, you should too. The enormous dome still feels almost impossible, even today. As you continue through the historic center, don't ignore the smaller churches you pass along the way. Some of Rome's most memorable moments happen completely by accident. As evening approaches, head to the Trevi Fountain. Most people visit in the middle of the afternoon. Instead, come around sunset or later in the evening. The lighting is beautiful, and while it will still be busy, the atmosphere feels much more magical. Go ahead and toss the coin. Whether you believe the tradition or not, it's part of the experience. Then walk over to the Spanish Steps. Find a nearby bench, relax for a while, and watch the city slowly wind down. If you'd like one final stop tonight, choose a rooftop bar overlooking the skyline. Seeing Rome's domes glowing after dark is something you'll remember for a very long time. Day 3 is completely different. You've already seen the famous landmarks. Today is about experiencing Rome itself. Start your morning in Trastevere. Arrive early while the streets are still quiet. Order a cappuccino and a pastry at a neighborhood cafe, then simply sit and enjoy the slower pace. One thing I love about Rome is that nobody seems to rush their morning coffee. It's a good reminder not to rush yours either. As you wander through Trastevere, don't worry too much about following Google Maps perfectly. Some of the city's prettiest streets are the ones you discover by accident. Flower-covered balconies, tiny courtyards, cobblestone lanes, laundry hanging between old buildings. You'll probably stop every few minutes for another photo. That's part of the experience. Before leaving the neighborhood, walk up to Janiculum Hill. Technically, it's not one of Rome's famous 7 hills, but it offers one of the best panoramic views in the entire city. Take a few minutes to enjoy it. This is one of those places that makes everyone stop talking for a while. Next, continue toward Campo de Fiori. Browse the market, explore the local food stalls, and enjoy the atmosphere. If you're shopping for edible souvenirs, look for smaller specialty stores instead of the tourist stands. For lunch, try Roman pizza al taglio, pizza by the slice. Simple, fast, delicious. Or, if you're a serious foodie, this is a great day to join a local food tour and discover family-run restaurants that many visitors never find. In the afternoon, visit Largo di Torre Argentina. Ancient Roman ruins sit right beside one of Rome's most famous cat sanctuaries. Yes, rescue cats living among ancient temples, only in Rome. Just a short walk away is the Jewish Ghetto, one of my favorite neighborhoods in the city. It's quieter, full of history, and home to incredible local food. If it's in season, try the famous fried artichokes. Even people who don't usually like artichokes often end up loving this dish. Here's one last piece of advice. Don't schedule every minute. Leave some free time. Return to your favorite piazza. Sit beside a fountain, have another espresso, or another gelato. Rome isn't a city you conquer. It's a city you experience. For your final sunset, head to the Orange Garden on Palatine Hill. It's peaceful, beautiful, and offers one last unforgettable view across the rooftops of Rome. Before you leave, walk over to the famous keyhole of the Knights of Malta. Look through it. Trust me, it's one of the city's best little surprises. Finish your trip with dinner at a neighborhood trattoria. Don't worry about finding the highest-rated restaurant. Instead, choose a place that's busy with locals. Order something you've never tried before. Take your time. Enjoy the moment. 3 days will never be enough to see everything Rome has to offer, but it's enough to fall in love with the city, enough to understand why so many people keep coming back, and maybe enough to start planning your next visit before you've even left. If this itinerary helped you plan your trip, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear what your very first stop in Rome would be. And if you're still planning your visit, I've linked my favorite tours, skip-the-line tickets, airport transfers, restaurant recommendations, maps, and travel gear in the description below to make your trip a little easier. Thanks for watching, and enjoy Rome.